So we got a small player base. I'm not sure if they'll reacquisition any pilots for the little bird, but they've got two MRAPs, one armed, one unarmed, and we have quite the interesting AO going here. Let me quickly set the global skill. And I'm going to actually play around today just with numbers. I'm going to keep that weapon handling at 50. And then put this at 35, and then spotting I'll keep at 50 as well. Just because I'm starting to experiment with weapon handling itself to see, at least for insurgents, if we can start getting some varying difficulty settings depending on what the player base fights compared to just militia, paramilitary, and actual military, with each group getting tougher as the units mount up. So anyway, guys, what's up? Liru the Lance Corporal, and why am I so shit at responding? Lewis, that's because I just woke up and I've been busy, okay? I don't respond to individual pokes and stuff on TeamSpeak because you and like 5 other people poke me. And I gotta, prep these offs. So, things to look out for within this objective, I would say we only have a few technicals, a BTR, another technical over there. I've got an artillery position / AA position over here, a bit further away from the AO. And then we've got a few sniper teams both on the northern and southern parts of the ridgelines. The main objective itself is a two-part objective. It's to A, secure this IDAP vehicle that has supplies in the back as well as money. This is basically me taking the money van model I made on the Syndicate campaign on Friday and reusing it because it honestly is a good representation of the vehicle. This camo net's also set as invincible, so it doesn't get knocked over, so it has to be driven forward. The second main objective is to rescue 6 IDAP workers that are set as captive that went missing a few days ago. They were intercepted in a U.S. convoy. The U.S. guys were able to get out, but the IDAP workers, there was an opportunity for the insurgents to take them, and they quickly did, to basically get the money and supplies out of that Vic. And then the third group of 2 is right here. One has a helmet, but I told them they'll basically be wearing white and orange, have the hand-on-hand symbol, or IDAP. They're clearly, captive compared to something like the random civilians in this operation, which will just be, kind of chilling like this. Now, a couple contingency plans I have in play for this op. Number 1, the vehicles here, there's quite a few Land Rovers around where the actual hostages are. This is just a little hint I'm giving the player base if they decide to utilize it.
Quick update, we're going to be approaching from the north, and we're going to hit that compound with the van first. It's probably the vehicle we're looking for. After that, we'll send that back with one guy he can reinsert, and then we'll start looking for hostages in the rest of the town.
Understood.
Fair enough. So they've got the Land Rovers marked. I'm not sure if they'll take the hint.
I'm going to have Makarov probably running reinserts / taking hostages back as we get them. There's no reason to keep them in the fire zone while we can avoid it.
We also have Lee Garvin stepping up as the commander. One of the, lesser voices that I want to give a chance to see,
when you're ready.
How they do. But he already organized the guys into 2 squads. I asked him what vehicles he wanted, and he explained pretty clearly why he wanted each Vic, so we've got some good potential for this op. But another contingency plan I have is if I see civilian casualties start to mount, I'm going to basically run these guys over somewhere and then respawn them in as armed African militia civilians here. Or is it, where is that damn tab? There's a specific infantry tab for armed civilians. Hold on. Or is it an independent only? Oh, that's such a stupid feature. I'll just change their faction, because independent are actually allied to the US in this mission file, but I can just spawn a group of them down and then quickly change their faction. And then have them come in. It's basically them wearing civilian clothes, but they have AKs and stuff. So that should be good. I'm also trying to make sure that the civilians aren't hugging the insurgent forces like that, because that creates some pretty annoying PID issues where, You might drop a target, but the bullet might go through him and hit the second target, which happens from time to time. I try my best to make sure that doesn't happen because it's frustrating. Remember playing on ops and having those situations where someone just garrisoned, groups of civilians and groups of insurgents together, but didn't do the micromanagement. So you'd have an insurgent guy right here, and you'd see the civilian poke your head. You'd see the civilian too, so you'd have to try to angle your shot on the guy, because otherwise, if the Zeus just sees a civilian dead, then that's an issue. Especially shit like this. Like what is this? It's Superman. But yeah, just move the civ away, and that's good to go. But the main issue you don't want to see the player base falling into, or at least some sort of trap, is using high explosive ammunition or excessive grenades and 40 mics in these areas. Sure, the civilians will rout very quickly, but if they open up with explosive ammunition, then the civilian casualties could mount up. Same goes for blind suppressive fire. I know last week we saw a lot of civilians die over here because they had a Blackhawk giving suppressive fire to the enemy players on the tier 3 side.
We have your
And
guys'
they killed quite a few
dismount
civs.
at the dismount point.
So let me quickly YM here to see their dismount point, which is right here. They've got an observation point here, which is where one of my sniper teams are, and they're going to be coming down a hill. Okay, so here's the issue about coming down this big hill. There is no concealment other than moving tree to tree here. But if I were to, take this sniper, for example, put him, he's supposed to be crouched, but grab this sentry sniper team. They're going to get shot when they come down this hill. That's what I'm basically trying to say. And it's just, it is way too damn open. That's a good place to put your own sniper team or some Overwatch point up on that hill. Make sure they don't skyline. But if you have infantry coming down this hill, that is not going to be a good idea. What I would recommend if I were commanding this AO is pretty simple. Just come down, use this riverbed right here. You've got this good concealment, actually cover going with these rocks. And you can just, quickly also use Defilade to hide yourself. But, I mean, this gets you right up into the AO. You won't take any contact except maybe a lingering patrol that I have back here might become an issue. But then from right here, you can actually get right into this compound and then begin your assault. So that is much better than just coming over and above this hill. And I do hope they at least take their M2 to help give fire support, because this is all open death. Another slight issue I want to check is... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Well,
welcome, shall we?
I hope you guys like bloodshed, because today we're going to have quite a bit of bloodshed if they're going to actually take that route. If I see them actually get on that road, I'm going to give a break. Actually, here. Capital F, I correct them, and we give them the better insertion method, or lowercase f, we just watch them suffer. I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you guys want to see? Who's commanding? Lee, Lee is commanding. Where is he?
Alpha, this is
Lee Garvin. He's been able to organize the squads very well. It's just this is not a good strategy, because, again, right on the hill. So this will be a good lesson for him, because he hasn't stepped up too many times. But we'll see how this all goes. Will there be any other ops today? Yes. I will see if the tier 3s want an op, and if they don't, I've got another tier 2 op plans, because I just wanted to get another op done, you know what I mean? I had something come up last night, and I couldn't do the Rhodesian stuff. It hit a bit close to home, but hey, that's alright. Shit happens. What the hell is this? Who puts a fucking rock in the middle of the road? And we wonder why modded maps have so many bad road pathfinding AI issues. Because people put fucking rocks in the middle of the goddamn road. Heck, I'd probably mistake that for an IED in the distance. Ay, ay, ay. Asking the viewers if they like bloodshed is like asking you if you like hentai. Yeah, touche. Here's the deal. I'm
Alpha, new
thinking
route marked.
we'll just suppress the shit out of them. See if we can get them to fall back. But otherwise, this is a tough AO to kind of grasp here, because there's honestly not really any other good insurgent route unless you follow this riverbed around and try to come down right here, but then that puts you within Overwatch of... Well, actually, you could get away with it, but then you have this other roaming squad right here. There's a very specific reason why I chose these roaming squad points. So they could potentially outflank players and cause the first method of engagement if they pick the proper routes, in my opinion, of coming into this AO.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
But we'll just have to see. Let me also check, can the Dishka move out there? Oh, yes she can. Alright. Well, we'll see what happens. Twitch chat isn't 110% statistic. It's literally like 150 at least. So it looks like they're actually changing their strategy here. Alright, so they're going to have Hobb and Schult move up to the Overwatch point, possibly as a recon/sniper team. But moving around like this, yeah, this is much better. This is definitely much better. Come down this hill. Still nothing's going to see you, and then you come up like this.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yep. And then you can... Oh, this is going to be a bit tough, because there's a lot of infantry and civilians I have right here. This is kind of like the that one part of the town that's heavily reinforced for whatever reason, but it's outside of where my operational AO is. But, hey, that'll be a pretty tough firefight, and we'll have to go from there. Anonymous, $1. Thank you very much. Op of your choice. I don't know about that, but... we'll have to see. I mean, I don't mind doing commissions from within my community or other communities in terms of ops, so long as we all have spare time, but I also don't mind being paid for them either, because, well,
Command,
I need to make money.
You have a sniper team on this hill.
Confirm.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I think Makarov just spotted this sniper team.
Is sniper team on 50?
I am part of sniper team.
Ask if they're prone right
copy
now.
that. You have 2 snipers or 2 guys in the hill to your southwest, marked on map.
Yep, figures. But look at this. They've actually spotted the patrols. They've marked their patrol routes. Done a pretty good job. That 50 cal is a bit down there. 2-man patrol is going around right here, actually. But so far, this is actually... They've done a lot of good recon here. They just haven't found that Overwatch compound camp that has the mortar and the AA gun. Yeah, Kappa, you know... I don't know what's wrong with you trying to pay me in Ugandan dollars, but... This Dishka might become an issue later, but you've got these hills right here. So I think they'll be okay, as long as they don't crest too much. But these hills provide some pretty good Overwatch. Lewis is just gonna play around with Ugandan fucking dollars, good god. Ay. So I'm actually really glad that... Well, you know, we can all say we're really glad that the player base didn't just come charging down the hill, but I know some of you might be disappointed, because of course we always want to see a massive amount of bloodshed on these streams, but... to be honest, if they did that, they would probably deserve it. So... Otherwise, I've got contingencies for civilian kills. I've got timers set up for myself, depending on how long the firefight drags out. Within the first 15 minutes of the fighting to begin, I will be sending in 1 or 2 trucks filled with Op 4 insurgent infantry in, and then we'll start stacking them up to technicals, the BTRs, the BMPs, maybe even a tank, maybe even an MI8 or 24. but it just depends on how long the player base spends in this AO. If we had a third squad, another
let's
main
give 'em a warm
objective
welcome,
would have
shall we?
been to clear out this entire town. I would have been a bit lighter on the reinforcements, but since they're only operating with 2, which honestly I think this is a good number for the amount of infantry we have down here, especially with the
let's give 'em a
difficulty
warm
counting.
welcome, shall we?
So should be okay, because also these 2 8-man teams are going to come in and reinforce and outflank the player base. And I also have this little vehicle depot to
Liru,
use.
I want my goat back.
Fucking Ugandan dollars. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. So let's see, I think Lee is also squad leading, which is fine. And I guess Jar here is squad leading the other team. Whiskers is coming out. Let me quickly move myself over behind
let's give
them,
'em a warm welcome, shall we?
then hide myself. And let's also get our short range Freck down. See if anyone's
let's give 'em a
chilling
warm
on
welcome,
60.
shall we?
Let's see. I guess no one's on 60. Interesting. I'll put that in the right ear regardless. Maybe they're on radio sounds.
5 meter spacing.
There they go. Did I just hear someone give a formation in a spacing order? Yay! Are the player base actually gonna take all of their trainings to heart and start doing these ops properly instead of the classic blob formation? Guys, now I'm excited. Now I want to see how this AO goes, and I want it to be good.
Macro, be advised, I'm going to be putting up another UAV.
Liru, I want my goat back.
Griffnado
Copy
worth
that.
every cent. Thanks, buddy.
Wait, from the hill?
If the audio keeps cutting off for you, just
Alright,
refresh the Twitch page. Twitch, I don't know why, ever since like a few months ago, has been getting really, really spotty for some people. So, I don't know what to say. It's been a pain.
Medics do stay behind him.
Oh, did a sub give a goat command? God damn it. Alright.
Continue on.
We'll have some mountain goats. How about that? Have some fucking mountain goats that'll start walking around. There, you happy?
Liru, I want my goat back.
Oh, great. Lewis and Griff might have a little war for the donations.
Should be able to get
Probably
eyes on
paying
that
it in
condition.
thousands of Ugandan dollars, I bet. But this is actually a pretty good formation they got going. They've got Alpha on the right, Bravo on the left, and they've got the M2 a little towards the back, but in between both squads, more so following Bravo. I guess Alpha's going to break off and try to get some positions going. But with the M2 in the back right here, what I like about this is if one of the squads come under fire, can quickly push up, provide both some fire support and some cover to the infantry if they need to pull back.
Southwest.
Otherwise, I think the biggest threat right now is this ZSU turning its gun and firing over on the hillside over there. Because that thing can inflict a massive amount of damage, and I don't think the sniper team has a rocket. Yeah, any sort of AT ability to take out any vehicles that could be coming in as well.
Negative on those buildings. Understood.
Aye. So we got the goats here. No reaction from the player base.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
See, I don't think we can, I still don't think we can do
No,
dogs.
that's
Dogs are still only, like, scripted in.
This is Alpha, go ahead.
We have a
But I'll
depth
start
link here
putting
that's
in-
basically going straight south, probably curving a bit around to the southeast. We're going to follow it just for another 100 meters and probably cut into our west-southwest. Is that
Fair
good
plan.
with you guys?
With me.
But with dogs, I'd have to put them in the Eden editor mission file before, because the Zeus interface, even with Ares or Achilles, still doesn't let you spawn them in.
Continue moving forward. We don't want to stall on this hill.
MREP is following Bravo. It's too open where you guys are.
Understood.
Yeah, they have no idea that compound's down there. So
Ground command.
This
when
is
the
gonna
first
be a
hostages
bit of
are
a
secured, and
surprise.
assuming they are in the
Watch the
marked
left,
first
go,
compound,
don't
what
trust them.
route do you want me to take to get to them?
Yeah, a lot of civs in the town. 40, yeah, around 40 enemy infantry. Sounds about right. That is gonna be a good point. What
For now, I'd
are,
like you to
or
take
how
the
would
route that Alpha and
Makarov?
Bravo took, just because we know it's clear.
Yeah, so Makarov's gonna
Copy
take the
that,
route they're using to get in. Bravo's gonna fall around. Honestly, they could use the riverbed or possibly clear out that compound, because that's where my mortar support is, but I'm gonna be limited on mortars because they're gonna be attacking within the town. I don't want to risk any civilian casualties.
Position.
Heard voices,
Here's
that's
Double,
just
where
the
we are.
squad.
Everybody form up, hold 360. We're gonna wait for Bravo to be in position.
So I see a goat. See 2 goats. But I actually don't see them right now. Do they actually evade me? No, I cannot see them at all. So either, I think they've come down though, so they're probably in that defilade line right there between...
Alpha's Bravo. We have eyes on a static target in a hut at
My
our
eyes and theirs.
south-southwest. Let me know when we're free to engage.
So it sounds like they found that other compound. I mean, no offense, but I see those guys pretty easily, but...
We're gonna move up towards that target. I believe Bravo has eyes on the same one.
Nope, that's a rock. Yeah, I don't know. They were actually able to go through them. That's pretty nice.
Wait, do we have the marksman in this squad, or is that the other one?
Yeah, so they've gotten down in that defilade. They were pretty quick to move before I could even check. And now they're lining up to take on this compound. Here's the deal, though. If they don't quickly drop this ZSU, it might become an issue. But this car's right here to block some of the shots.
That camp is around 600 meters.
Lewis, if you want to sponsor a giveaway, go ahead, buddy. But yeah, biggest threat would be the ZSU. Secondary threat would be the Dishka, and then this I'd have to probably drag in the back, set up, and then start conducting artillery strikes. But I think they're going to time it so these guys start the fight, and then these guys drop that compound.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Okay,
The only issue is if they stay in these hills, that gives me ample
opportunity
opportunity to mortar them.
Alpha is Bravo.
patrol bearing 160.
So they're going to run out of defilade right here. I think right here from this little ridge line is where they're going to have to start first contact unless they kind of
Alpha,
snake
do you
around
copy?
How many?
and then get in this line.
Copies.
I only spotted
Alpha, how close are you to your start of contact over there?
I have eyes
Then
on
Makarov's
one
chilling in the back.
man on top of the hill bearing
See, focusing on these guys.
305.
Understood. We're gonna start moving southwest towards that town.
Bravo, you have an 8-man patrol right underneath your
Yeah.
hill, as well as
And
the
they
SU in
got
addition on
eyes
the
on
other
two
side
guys.
of that
Two
riverbed.
guys armed.
Copy. We have eyes on that
There's an enemy
the
squad
house
team.
in the Dishka.
Yeah. It's
Didn't
Hey,
see
marked
the
as
ZSU.
Behind this broken off road, there's the ZSU.
Copy. And there's an 8-man patrol, and that's defilade then, yeah?
Yes,
Pushing
right
over
between
the
you
hills
and the
to
house.
southwest.
Copy.
We're not going to do anything out this further.
Lead us
Where's
to
Bravo's
team
going?
spotters is
Here's the
looking
thing,
at
this
us.
sniper team, though, if it's not taken care of, it's going to move
Getting
over
over
here
here.
to try to get to a position to outflank. I don't know those guys will be there, but when these guys open up, I will be able to know they're there. So I'll be
UAV off station
responding
for 1 minute.
to this
The
accordingly.
ones to the southwest
Say again.
marked by Makarov. My patrol there.
UAV off station for 1 minute.
Copy.
That's a little too far for us to engage, and we'll be engaging over another 8-man patrol.
I'm talking about the team on the northwest.
So yeah, they're trying to line up to get that ZSU. Got the 50 cal right there. This is what some of them are seeing. There's the 2-man patrol. He's trying to range 40 Mike, Nemesis. Through the grass, he's lined up on that Dishka. Jar, the squad lead. He is still
Bearing
scouting.
on those spotters again. 305.
So I think these guys are trying to line up a shot on this
Alpha, are you
sniper
set up?
team.
Should we engage?
I see them now. Yeah, there's at least one long rifle there.
Alpha.
Yep.
Yeah, one's got a Enfield and the other one some sort of
Both have
AK.
the Anfields.
Surprised everyone
Alpha, this is
spotted
Commander,
yet.
you copy?
No copies.
Because I can definitely see
you
them
set to
from
engage?
here.
Maybe our
You just realized there are 2 spotters looking at us from your mountain.
Really close to them.
They are marked on map.
I can take them out from here.
Are aware they're marked on the map, but they are looking directly at our position of assault.
They're talking to each other. Can take them.
Yeah, Merc will support Bravo when we first engage.
Because, I mean, look at where this guy's head's looking. I mean, here are his eyeballs, but I'd be willing to bet he probably saw that. That's a guy crawling. Oh, no, that's a goat. Never mind.
Bravo, Alpha is engaging.
I'm going to have these guys
Yeah,
kind
once
of
you do
get off
that,
the
make
hill.
sure you get out on the line and start getting eyes on the defilade. Alright, guys, start to engage when you have full eyes on that patrol as it comes around the front.
So I'm just going to have them run down. I'm going to say they don't have
Ready to
radios
engage.
for whatever stupid
The
reason.
sniper team is moving southwestwards.
I just heard a shot.
One is down. Second one is down.
Sniper team down.
And we're going to react
Now we move
accordingly.
in.
One of the snipers are still up.
One walk back up.
Crap, crap, crap. So there goes my ZSU. Let's get some smoke grenades down. So that engagement's happening.
It's down.
I can hear
Moving
that
now.
fire, so
They
we're gonna
definitely
send
know
the
we're here
8-man
now.
teams. Gonna send those guys away so I can move the off-road into position.
Patrol to the south.
We're gonna start responding accordingly.
Grenadier, get a grenade on that.
Alright, all units are gonna start reacting to that gunfire. People that are garrisoned are gonna hunker down. So we've got another squad right there. Now let me grab this guy.
I see smoke to the southeast.
Would be Bravo engaging that static position.
Copy.
And now, let's get on the mortar.
Alright, we're gonna start pushing into the
For
village.
the Zeus.
Copy.
Perfect. So we're gonna start shelling that hill. Some ranging shots are gonna go further back.
Shots affiliation done.
Command Bravo is going to be pushing to our south to that next
Did I
house
cut
over.
your fuel? No.
Copy that.
Come on.
We still got contact southeast.
I'm gonna try to use this guy as an impromptu spotter.
The MRAP has a hard time engaging those guys on the ground in the open.
Also, I've got my 15-minute timer going for my reinforcements to start coming in. So I'm just gonna trail it up by 100 meters as I push things in. My cars are being very, very slow to respond here.
This is technical moving up the road towards the Alpha.
Bearing, direction.
Southwest of you on the hill.
Mobilize that BTR as well.
It's trying to flank you on the west side. It's now directly west of
BTR
you.
moving towards the Alpha, same road.
Same road, BTR incoming.
I took that guy out. I'm running out of spotters here. I still got this
Technical
auto rifleman that could be radioing back and forth.
No ice.
Oh, this isn't good.
Fucking see it.
Third round of spotters, drops 2 of them. I need to get my spotters back online here. Let's see, AI. On garrison, send those guys
What's
in.
the status on the technical?
Try to get a
Bravo,
view.
that house you saw earlier,
That
there's some
hit
mortar
both
behind
Jar
the house.
and the medic.
Just so you know.
Yep, so now the mortar behind the house is being called out. These 2 guys are ungarrisoned. Get those guys back
Bravo,
in.
you still have enemy garrison inside that house as well.
Where?
Gonna adjust it to the top of that hill.
Alpha, there's also infantry to your northwest.
Let's move this BTR around. I have no idea where my off-road went. And this BTR doesn't seem to want to move properly.
Mortars are for Bravo.
Still have those spotters up.
We're sitting back here.
Push towards the village. Drop out.
So these guys are going to start clearing out this area. I'm looking, so far I don't see any civilian casualties, which is good. We're going to have this group of civilians actually start to route and get out of here. So let's ungarrison them,
Let's give them a
send them away. They've got no reason to turn hostile either.
We're still getting flanked from this west side. I think we might have just dropped them though.
I just took a shot.
No, there's still a few more there.
Let's give them a
Can you give us an
They're
approximate
finishing
number?
off those bodies. So there goes my last spotter there.
MRAP is trying to engage them, but we can't see an amount through the wood.
Bravo, be advised, Mortarman has left the mortar.
So I'm going to have
Seems
this
to be
guy
disabled.
run off.
Copy.
Because I don't want it to be used against me. Hold fire, careless. Fucking run. Let's get on our sniper over here. This might have been the spotter. Yep, whoops. Alright, let's go.
We need to get to the buildings.
BTR moving southwards.
They're not that far away.
Oh yeah, they see me. God damn it.
Jump to the buildings and get in cover.
Alright, this BTR is being a bumble fucking retard, so I'm gonna set him to careless hold fire, all deliberate speed. That should fix his AI pathfinding. Same with this one.
Eyes on the BDR.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly... God damn it. Gonna just replace that fucking Land Rover because it's not doing what it's supposed to. But normally when you set them to careless and hold fire, for whatever reason they're glitching out stops.
BTR moving towards Alpha on the east
So I'm
side
gonna
of
put
the
this on
town.
the hill, try to get some
In
suppressive fire
the
going.
canyon, I guess.
BTR is on the east side in Defile, guys. It's coming up to you, Birdie.
Yeah, it's right next to the fucking compound.
There we go.
BTR has eyes on Alpha, danger close.
I'm just worried as soon as I switch his tactics. Yep, as soon as I switch his frickin' tactics.
Coming over.
Hold on.
It is right on top of me. Oh, us. Party, clear.
Civ just ran in front of him.
It's coming, it's here.
Sal, let's give him
Shoot
a
it.
warm welcome, shall we?
You missed.
He missed!
They're gonna shot. If you're not AT, get away from that.
Command, we're on the house right now. We don't see where that mortar was.
Mortar has
Did he
been
manage to knock
disabled by its own crewman for some
He got
reason.
frickin' saved. And yeah, I disabled my mortar because I didn't want you to steal it, but that's Civ.
Copy. I see it.
I
On the ground
cannot believe they missed
Walk
that.
away. Run.
They need to run because that cook-off
Be
might
advised,
destroy those
TSU is
guys.
still active.
As Brazil is walking wounded.
GSU is not active.
Clear the cook-off. Boxy, come here. Come here.
Start clearing these buildings. Make sure there's no hostiles left.
Ah, one of them was looking the right way at the right time. Wow. Good PID work there, too. So, let's see. 2 more minutes and I will send in the reinforcements.
Be advised, there's a technical in town. We took out the gunner. MRAP
Let's
is out of
see.
ammo now.
Alright, so MRAP's out of ammo. Not sure if they're going to either stay in the AO.
Get out and start to move with either Bravo or get you out.
Just trying to think what else should I use here.
On my way.
Let's have this squad
What do you want with the
counter
driver?
send them in. This team should be coming in to assault them.
Stay there and we'll call if you need you for extraction.
We still got this group going. Gonna ungarrison this farther group, send them in as well. Bravo is, I guess, looking around in this town.
Command, be aware, our MRAP is out of ammo.
So this guy somehow survived. So I will just take...
Command, this is Bravo.
Send it, Bravo.
Bravo's only 4 effective after that mortar hit us pretty hard. I'm running back up to the top of the hill. I'm going to take care of it in the area, and we're going to see if we can get anybody else up, but we are severely hampered at the moment.
Ah, my fucking torso. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna epi myself, or not epi, morphine myself, and then see if I can
Command, do you want
get
it to
some
go back
stuff
and
done.
pick him up?
So I think Macrav's gonna run some reinserts.
Also, MRAP, is your gunner alive?
MRAP is out of ammo. I had the gunner get out and come over to us.
So we have
Oh,
our
copy
allied
that.
infantry charging in.
Keep pushing out.
Alright, so that's accurate.
Alpha, you have a couple infantry moving in on your position.
From what direction?
One from the west in the open field, and one's moving into the compound to
That
your
fucking hand
south.
symbol isn't really helping.
Understood.
Fucking
Attacks from the
body
west
symbols.
To the south.
God damn it. God, that's annoying.
Since I'm going back to Andrewsa to reinsert him, you might as
Enemy
well
west.
tell any of your casualties to respawn.
This guy is juking me for real. Gonna give a reload. But yeah. I don't need a hand, I just frickin' need him to hold still.
Liru, I want my goat back.
Lewis for Excel.
To the guy up in that house.
Oh, shut up,
enemies
Lewis.
below you.
You donated
Yeah,
4
well, where
Excel,
they
yeah.
shot.
There you go. Son of a bitch.
I'm getting shot at by
Bravo,
sniper.
once you finish up bringing up your wounded, you
There's
guys
one
can
on the
take me to
opposite
the objective.
hill we engaged from earlier, but I don't know if we killed him or not. Liru, I want my goat back.
Yeah, I saw 2 men.
Why, yeah,
Northwest
they're
bearing,
things don't work.
330.
I saw blood splatter for that
Sure,
one.
if there's enemy though.
They're enemy, they're moving up the hill.
Gonna reload.
If
I see
they're
a
on
few
the
of my
south
guys
side,
on the
they're
ridge line.
hostile.
They're
There's
possibly
nothing
coming to
friendly there.
outflank.
There are our snipers in command.
People on the hill are command.
Roger.
Yeah.
No, there are 2 people walking up the hill. Those are definitely enemy.
Let's see if those infantry I've been seeing running behind them either. Oh, they might still be going to that hill. I can see those tracers.
There's enemies coming over the western hill.
Most of them just got shot.
Ooh, that one was close.
Yeah, command, we didn't get anybody else up back here. We are 4 effective. Bravo's waiting to order.
Ooh, that one hit right next to him. They're pulling back.
Bravo, move into support Alpha. Start getting
one
to
of
that
'em.
main objective with the vehicle.
Better run, better run.
Copy, command.
Liru the fucking crack shot. Ow. Well, it's about time they dropped me. Ah. Oh, he wakes back up.
Recon element is taking fire. We're repositioning now.
So we have some
I
guys
think I
coming
hit the
around.
sniper. I just suppressed the shit out of one of them.
Alright, so it is 15 minutes. I am going
The other one
to
just got
spawn in
shot.
my trucks here. So, Middle Eastern militia here. Cars. 2 cargo trucks. And then 2 squads of infantry, 1 per truck. Again, just the light reinforcements of they're calling for backup to come from other areas. So, let's get these guys in play.
Alpha, how copy?
And then reset our global skill. And we'll go from there.
Alpha, this is command. How copy?
Not sure if these guys actually flank around, potentially take that Vic. I'm not sure what's wrong with
Bravo,
Alpha
do you have eyes on
either.
Alpha?
Alright, this is Alpha.
Why are these civilians just running
Alpha, need you
past?
to
I
start
thought I
moving
gave them a
again.
route
You
to
guys
go
are stagnating
south.
a little bit.
So run up.
We're moving toward the west.
Let me
Moving
ungarrison.
west,
I
definitely
thought I
need to clear this town
ungarrisoned
to
this
find those
group, but
survivors.
apparently they're not getting the message. Yeah, guys, I want you to push in.
Just the Arma, I took out one of the 2 guys that was moving towards Recon T.
Understood.
Alpha, this is Bravo.
This is Alpha, go ahead.
We're taking up a fire position right at the moment on the hill to your guys' east. We're engaged some hostiles near the double story, the base of double story that you're going to be moving towards to your south. Looks like a PKP gun.
There's another guy on the left. Yep, dead goal.
There's apparently hostiles in the 2-story to the
Guy's
south.
poking his gun right out.
Alpha, this is Bravo. You have 2 times technicals running down the road to your guys' west right now, moving into town.
Yep, here comes the
Protect
backup.
us west.
Oh, I did that right. First car's gonna go there, second car's gonna go there, and then we'll send them in as backup. Meanwhile, these civs are still running around like idiots. Start taking care of a few of these bodies.
Coming in with 1x screen search, where do you want me to drop him off?
Let's send those reinforcements in.
Take the marked route and drop him close to Alpha's position.
Copy that.
Teacher just got shot by that Lee Enfield guy. It was only a leg shot though, so it didn't cripple.
This is Emerald to Bravo.
So here comes those reinforcements. Gonna set them to all deliberate speed so they move in even quicker. And they will cut through the first team, Alpha, and possibly get on Bravo's flank. So this auto rifleman, he's still pushing in here. I'm gonna adjust his marker.
Bravo, there's like 6 civilians to their east. I'm trying to herd them away.
He's
Bravo, you have 6 civilians to your east.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, and then we have some civilians that opted to stay because their AI pathfinding is not the smartest.
Command, it's Bravo.
So far, so good here.
Send it, Bravo.
Bravo has possible contacts or eyes on our objective contact at the top of the hill, right where your
I like that. Yeah, I'd call
is.
these guys a crack
Bravo's going
milsim
to move
unit.
behind Alpha and move up the hill to the west of them.
So Bravo's going to come in and provide some
And,
assistance.
we'll scout it out.
These guys are still
Copy that,
pushing
Bravo.
and clearing
Alpha,
things out.
you have 1 times squad moving into your position. Looks like 10 times infantry.
2 squads of 8 to be precise.
Squad moving up on the western side.
So I'm going to bring in
Probably clear these buildings before we
another
Drop off
technical
Andrews and
as
next to
well.
Deadwalker.
Not a Land Rover because those things are annoying as fuck. We got to actually make sure they're crewed as well. So just another 50 cal technical. Again, a staggering of reinforcements coming in to assist because these hostages are valuable. And we'll see how things go from there. Because this is a time-sensitive op. I would also say that by now, this other group of civilians is going to start routing to get out of the firefight. And we'll send them over to the west. But again, I can't predict what the civilians do.
We got contact, 330, top of the hill, northwest.
So Bravo's running up to where Alpha was, where they took out that BTR. So far, both of these squads have actually been pretty well hammered here. But I'll remote one. And the guy in that 3rd story window immediately drops me. I'm not surprised.
Cannon, let me know when your stamina is.
I mean, these guys have no body armor, so one shot from a 5.56 to the torso is going to either knock him unconscious or kill him outright.
Multiple hostiles on the road to the north.
Everything I remote control dies. So yep, civs are running back. Where is that off-road? It's coming in. Hopefully they will get out of here in time. But so far, the IDAP guys are actually pretty much okay. So they're supposed to be tied down, so this is actually really good. The guys right there have been pretty much dealt with by sniper fire and suppressive supporting fire. So I'm going to say this guy's just going to go back and forth here. Ooh, wait.
Story across the road, RPG.
Look what this guy... Oh, their comms net. Why can't I steal it?
There's a technical coming in on the main road south of town. It's moving to eastwards. Right towards Alpha's position.
Avulsion, elastic bandages, thank God.
Vehicle coming from west.
It's in their position right now.
So this was Bravo, and Bravo's on 60, so anything I hear...
No, not yet. Is everybody on Alpha still up?
Here, hold on.
How the fuck did I just wake up from getting hit like 3 times by a 50 cal?
Miracles.
Vehicle driver down.
Pushing up to the west.
Okay, driver is down.
Let's see, player, teleport.
Stood.
Liru,
Alpha, there's enemies
This
falling
guy
back
come
to
in.
the buildings at this time.
The Kitsune Lord, thank you for the 5 spot, my friend. I appreciate it.
Again?
So he's got their comnet, so he would have already had a radio
Alpha,
and told
this is
these
command.
guys that
The
their
infantry you
comnet
were engaging fell back behind that house.
is compromised. This group really, I'm gonna set them to careless hold fire so they actually get the fuck out of here because they're
Enemy
just
infantry
being
is apparently
retarded.
falling back behind a house.
So yeah, they've got a good break here. Here, we'll set them up.
Command, this is Bravo. We're moving into our west right now, moving to possible objective.
Copy that, Bravo.
Now, what would we say? That's about 100 meters, give or take.
Bravo, there's at least 6 AI in the
God damn it,
fucking
tree.
possible objective, as well as the one Dishka, and someone's outside of it.
Makarov complex to our southeast.
No, do not run. I am your friend.
Contact on the northwest side. Upslope.
How many dead walker?
I saw at least one.
Was that his last 40 mic? God damn it. He only had 1 HEDP frag round left. Then again, they might have been all in his chest rig. Yeah, we're gonna pursue. One man's gonna harass the shit out of him.
I'm looking with the drone right now, dead walker. It seems like it's only one guy in American clothing.
The questioning. Yeah, I kinda looted your friend. I like this stuff. Let's see, Dead Walker's focusing to the
I'll
south.
check it out.
Eyes on fix, northwest. Oh no.
I need my stamina. And Dead Walker drops me. God damn it. And he gets shot again. Possibly by the sniper team. Yep. Looking right at me. So that was Hob. Those 2 guys are still alive. Excellent.
Bravo, you have 3 times infantry
Still need another 3
inside
minutes
that
before I
compound,
send another BTR and truck combo, but I can
including one
start
dish
prepping
directly
it.
over the wall.
So that, Middle Eastern
Dish
Militia,
gunner is down.
and then I need my, oh, not a T-70. Although, I would not mind something crazy like that. Another 3 minutes, 7:35 on the time mark, we will go in. That is a... Fuck, I already forget the term, but it's a type of IR 40 mic camera. Hunt IR, that's it.
Southwest.
These guys are still coming in, clearing stuff, using grenades. There's a lot of holes.
Bravo, I
That
have
was a
on one times
flash.
hostage in the compound with the vehicle inside. 1 times infantry remaining.
I have no idea where that guy just got dropped from. I got a few hits on him, but they were only grazing wounds, so I doubt he'll be unconscious from that. That's Murphy. Gabian's now
MRAP
dropping
ready
from
to
the
move
side.
in towards the hostage compound.
We got loads of civilian running northwest.
Alright, come on. I see his shadow moving there. He's just got a breach.
Bravo, it looks clear for you to vault that wall.
I'm not going
Alright.
to vault any walls. We got enough holes here.
Giggity. See that shadow moving.
It is not clear. You have 1 man down on the west side. Probably the one who shot him is still
Pushing in
there.
right afterwards.
go for it. Oh, buddy, you're speaking to the king of spray and pray, and that grenade just made some sort of magic explosion go off. No one's unconscious from
Might
that.
be a lot of casualties.
I just basically broke the
Let's
wall
give
with
him a warm
that.
welcome, shall we?
Aye, 734.
Bravo, have one of your guys take that truck back to base with any
AI.
civilians that you find in that compound. Hostages, I should say.
God damn it.
Shouldn't one of the MRAPs come
Gonna
and
try to
take
throw a
him and
grenade
something
on
more
him.
armored?
Right here, northeast, danger close.
He's down.
Come on, wake up. Ah. Been a perfect opportunity for like a grenade throw. Let me see what else I've got here. Not from that tab on Garrison. Let me grab what I have left and start sending it in. Some will stay behind by default. Oh, you should have been shot dead.
How are you guys?
We're doing good. Most of these buildings seem clear.
Stick your head
Bro,
through.
there's a squad of 6 moving towards
God
you from
damn
your
it.
west-southwest. Around 100 meters away from you currently.
Yeah, then again, that's Nemesis, so I'm not surprised there. Dead Gull's kind of going off on his own. This gives me a nice little target opportunity.
I saw 2 guys running. I found civilians at our direct north. I'm not sure if they are armed. Someone just said they found civilians.
Yeah, Roger. We have two
Mine now.
hostages over here. They will story to the southeast.
Just cover.
There's a squad coming from your
There's
northwest.
two. Squad northwest.
Never mind, lost.
That's why you stay with your squad, kids. Otherwise, this one is mine.
There is several civilians in several houses here. Understood.
Command, 2
love this.
IDAP personnel have been secured.
That's cool. So they've got 2 out of the 6. They've got another
Enemies,
compound cleared with 2 more, and then the other 2 are going to be right
West,
here.
northwest.
God, this guy's fat.
Copy
Command
that,
is Bravo.
Bravo.
We
Load
have
them in
2
the
hostages in our
IDAP
custody.
truck and get it out of there.
Bearing 300.
Was Alpha, they're in the town.
Nice.
Eyes on one of our guys that's being captured to the west.
Alright, so Barty just
Being
spotted
carried
that.
away to a house.
God damn it.
Makarov, are you still in the
Is
MRAP?
anybody pulling for your security?
Yes.
So I'm
There's
going
someone
to have to work a bit quick here.
Hostages.
First off, arsenal this
One
guy.
of us.
Need to add some cable ties.
Can we get a helicopter?
Command, this is Bravo. We have 2 times hostages in our custody. Where are we going to be moving them and in what? I'd like to have the MRAP over here, please.
Already moving.
Call your name, call in. Finn.
Cannon,
I'm
why don't you
here.
get inside that building and provide cover to our west?
Here. Deadwalker.
Sorry.
Yeah, the frickin' wall hacks of that guy running through.
Makarov, you're moving towards Alpha.
Go find Dead Gull.
Makarov, after collecting the hostages at Alpha's position, please move to Bravo, which
God
is
damn
at
it,
the-
where's that? There it is. It's just being...
I know where they are. Copy that.
Dr.
There we go.
Precision, almost.
Bravo, have the IDAP truck taken out now.
I don't remember seeing him.
Copy, command.
Permission
Kinda
to push
squirrely
up with
sometimes.
2 Gothic guys to rescue
Hey, Dead Gull, how you
that,
doing?
fallen soldier.
You're a dick, you know.
You pushed
Hello,
up
I'll
way
find you in
too
the
far,
hostages.
buddy,
I'm
from
gonna
your
stick-
squad.
One time I tried to stick with a friend, he fucking pulls back, and then suddenly I'm alone clearing a building, and then suddenly there's a PKP stuck in my fucking face, and I'm getting murdered by a fucking asshole. It's very have fun. I'm having a great time.
Did you say?
I've been captured. I can still access my
No,
radio.
shut
There's
up.
a very mean Liru talking to me.
Shut up, you're
Come
not allowed to
rescue me.
access the radio.
Command, where do you want that IDF truck?
So you said he took
Have
them.
it go back the way you guys came in and return to base.
Do you know what building or?
God damn it, where's his inventory? There it is.
Copy.
Makarov, I got a civilian here.
Dick.
I'm not gonna.
Moving to Brown's location.
He's got a Negev on him.
Oh, and then my gun. I want my epi. I like to use that shit for personal use, you know?
We shot from the west.
Hey, why? But
Upslap.
my stuff.
Yeah, hold on a moment, Command. This IDF
My-
truck's not getting
my
out of here yet.
stuff.
Some of us don't have the DLC
Right
downloaded.
now I'm a nudist.
Or bought.
Macro, there's almost
This
one
is the
civilian
fun
in
part.
every house here.
Not the fun part.
Oh, you'll see.
It's like the part where I shoot this dick who's just waving his head up and down.
This is always the fun part.
Okay. Oh no! Oh no! I just realized what's going
It's
on.
okay. You'll be
No, it's
okay.
not
Alpha, you have one times enemy infantry coming in from the
You
south.
know what? Fuck, give me a suicide vest. Give me a suicide vest. If I'm gonna
No.
do this, I'm gonna do it right.
No, we're using you as a prisoner. Fuck, none of it stuck, really? Ah, it's because you're freaking. Whatever, that's fine. Let's use you as a hostage.
Give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I've got two contacts on the west-northwest hill up there, up slope.
Nah.
I have 4 out of 6 hostages. Have we secured this 2 others?
This isn't gonna end well.
Let's give him a warm welcome,
Eyes
shall
on
we?
any hostages anywhere?
Alpha's
All right,
moving
it's
to the
past
other end of
7:35.
the
Let's bring in
compound.
those
They're probably there.
reinforcements.
Contacts on the northwest hill are down.
So whoever saw where Deadwalker went, can you mark the building they put him in?
Yeah,
Copy that.
where's the
I will be
for
holding in
progress?
this compound until you have secured them.
Okay.
Deadwalker's still
Solid
online.
copy.
God damn it! Every time I remote a guy. Ooh, you guys are right.
slowly pushing up to the location.
Hey, Dad Walker. Buddy, how you doing?
I'm coming closer with the MRAP again.
What other diabolical stupidity do you have planned?
Well, let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna need one of these, and I'm gonna need one of these. Yeah.
One of what? One of what? What are you doing?
Shh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright. We're gonna put that there.
Truck incoming from the main road.
I don't see it. What is what?
Shh, it's okay. Just know if you if you move your feet without you know having it be you got a pressure plate under your feet. Have fun, buddy.
Road, sorry. Dick.
It's an explosive satchel.
Hit it. Fucking bastard. Get the fucking idiots. Be fucking idiots.
Hey, I mean, you know, we'll see. So it looks like that truck came in.
I'm gonna get blown up and Ella
Shh,
where the rest
shh,
of
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't see any movement.
Shh.
Yes, there's a fucking satchel.
No, there isn't.
Has a pressure plate.
BTR coming in southwest.
God, he's such a liar.
Go. He has a
BTR,
pressure plate.
break,
He needs him.
BTR coming from the southwest. Down the road.
Alright, leave that for later.
Still probably contacts
Technical
around,
status.
so get an engineer.
Lee, do we have an engineer with us?
A Deadwalker, but why?
Deadwalker.
Because I just heard from that girl that he has a pressure plated schedule charge beneath him.
Okay. Out of the building, I have a fuel kit.
I'm right behind you. I just heard him Screaming.
Okay.
The BTR is right outside this compound, guys.
Alright, Brett.
I hear vehicles. Oh, hello, Mr. BTR.
If you take out the PTR, I'll come in with the hammer.
Hey, Deadgill, guess what I'm gonna do?
Clear back blast,
Over
guys.
the wall.
Marty's got his AT up. Clear back blast.
PTR is over the wall.
I bet he's gonna
took a hostage.
fucking break it.
Oh no! Where are you?
Ah.
You dumbass. Fucking.
Back out.
You.
Sisters, back out.
I'm gonna die.
Get away from the building.
Get an engineer. Everyone else clear out. There's a hostage in here. Get him out. Oh, actually, no. Just
Hostage in this one. Watch out, doctor.
If I see him move,
They might have pressure break.
What's that ghoul status?
We found him.
Hey, watch out, the other cottages might have pressure plates as well, so don't rescue
We are
anyone
taken
yet.
care of.
Okay, release me. I think I have it. Yeah, fucking just release me.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I can release my weapon.
Oh, I shoot the wrong one.
Good, now it sits right loose. Good.
I can get him back.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck you, Liru.
Did you guys manage to defuse the pressure plate?
Almost defused.
That guy is safe. Why did the guy just run inside of here?
I love my Zeus ops.
One time, hostage has been right.
We had no reason to demo it. I know he was getting close, but it was only if the hostage got moved, which was Deadgill in that case. I would have blown that up. Because if I put an actual pressure plate under him, it's gonna blow up automatically. I've tested it before, so I gotta make some nice little custom rules.
Alright, go try and take off the
Another hostage loaded in the Vic.
Load in the second.
Watch out, from watch out, get down.
Where did the other come from?
East.
Single enemy east, next to the...
I'm going to go unconscious soon. Yeah, it's on the other
I'm
hostage.
fucking bad, get over. Get to my position. And do a northwest underwood.
Alright, I'm fully kitted up again.
Don't come here. Don't come here.
Why not?
Because I have my team next to me.
Spread out.
I hear a vehicle, don't know if friendly or not.
That's the MRAP.
Gets me.
I'm out of ammo.
MRAP, I'm moving to you.
Taken up.
I'm losing blood fast.
God damn it. I'll make it a tripwire next time. That is, let's see, they've gotten the other two IDAP guys. I've got a few other...
I need a medic on me.
Where are you at, Marty?
I'm in
Who's me?
Free door shed.
Can these guys move? Yes, they can.
2 secured in the hammer.
Alright, I'm gonna put some fucking tourniquets and then
Out of
bandage.
bandages, so I'm just
Yeah, don't
tourniqueting
worry,
myself.
you don't need
Just
to.
bandage, just bandage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bandage.
Actually, out of tourniquets now as well.
Alright, my fucking right arm is so fucked.
If you get to a 3-door shell, I can help you.
Guys, enemy
We
way
have both
right
hostages from over here. You can pick it up from a different area as well. Fucker.
Yeah, I've got 2 hostages in here.
Did you get them both from this place, or did you get one of them from somewhere else?
Both from this place.
Both here.
Why can't I? Ah, the frickin' right click glitch.
I'm gonna take off the tourniquets and do a transfusion.
That rifleman's gonna see me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that.
Oh, it was a weapon jam? God damn it.
Everybody
Didn't tell me
load in
that.
the MRAP now.
Taking a couple of your
Okay,
bandages,
let's load.
Seven.
I'm like half a second.
AKM.
Okay, you can go.
Yep.
Ramp is to the northeast. Do it and
We
load
cover
in.
the hostages.
See if I can sneak up
Did
on
we
him
get
here.
all the hostages?
Yes, we did.
Party,
Yeah, moving.
hurry up. There's a guy moving on your head.
Load in. Go, load in.
I'm
Are
hunting.
the hostages fine in the health department?
Lee, I'm gonna have to go ahead
Not
and
in yet.
protect you.
Go. Plus, loaded him. Just escape the town.
Did they leave anyone? Okay. Arsenal. Well, I know what mission 2 is gonna be.
Are we picking up command?
Ah.
Never mind, I've only got one spot left.
You gotta love being a Zeus. Ooh. Let's see. Let's carry him out first. He's gonna be mine. Perfect.
We should probably do a check to make sure that everyone's actually here, considering I got kidnapped and Liru's in a kidnapping mood. Should we go through everyone, make sure we're up?
9 of us, and we have people in the vehicle. Wait.
I mean, Astrocell shows up as not in the vehicle.
Here, I'm
No,
gonna
where
just
are you?
manually set him to captive.
Wait.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
God damn it, Liru, again! Did we just lose another guy?
Yo, Astrocell, if you can just use your radio for a second.
Yeah, it's okay.
I saw him on the map for the second. He's still in the town. I'm marking his pause.
I'm not sure how they didn't
Can
notice
we
I got
ask
shot in the
our
face with an
front
MG right next to them.
It happens.
We're a fuller squad, but
I marked him.
fucking A.
We're just getting rid of all your stuff,
Oh, I
and
won't
we're
be
gonna
mad
try
at
to get you out of here. You know, we're gonna try our best.
it. Fair enough.
Put the command element on the road up here.
So you're gonna be moving with a ghost because they're not near me right now,
No man left behind.
and we're gonna go on a little trip. Are you ready?
It's a top speed.
So,
Yeah, they hit our wheels.
so did you see him get captured?
He's in a vehicle now. Liru's moving somewhere.
God damn it.
Ah.
Sure.
It's just his marker.
All right. Mission 2 is gonna be another hostage rescue.
I figured the other one out. He's on the right side.
Check the wheels. We want to repair them before we leave.
I can't drive for shit, apparently.
Do we have any ammo?
Wheels are up there. Some of them are damaged.
All right. Well, it's still an AI is technically taking him away, but still. Ooh, ton off. This is where we had that sniper op. Yep. Alright, so this will be an old surprise. This is... Oh, shit. It's because I arsenaled. This is High Command and Ground Command. You copy?
Ground command copies.
Roger, be advised. I will end the mission. We'll do a debrief. Mission is a success. I repeat, mission is a success. So we'll do a debrief, talk about stuff, and, you know, go from there. Alright, so it should all kick us all out. There we go.
Holy shit, this room's full of niggas.
What?
Wow. GG.
And I swear to God. So, let me explain what happened towards the end right there. You were able to get all 6 hostages out. Very good job. Unfortunately, Azrael is now mine. As I cannot pronounce names, but I have a new hostage, so that'll either be the tier 3 or tier 2 mission, depending on what the tier 3s want to do. And we're taking them back to an old favorite spot that the tier 3 know all too and well, where they tried to kill a few people a few weeks ago. So, good job. I've got nothing bad to say. Good things to say. Lee, that was a really good job. I mean, you were about to make mistakes, like running down a open mountain, and then you quickly corrected it in the right route for defilade. Very well done. You had a group go up and take out the AA battery, which also had the mortar position, which I don't think you knew at the time, but still, good job, good luck there. And, yeah, I mean, you just tore through that AO. And you also successfully saved Dead Gull's life, because if he moved, I was watching, if he moved an inch, I would have deaded that charge, but instead you disarmed it and got the hostages out, so very good job.
I was yelling. Had I said nothing, I would have gone boom.
Oh, no, I saw the charge when I walked in. Also, I learned from a couple weeks ago during the Ukraine op, always carry defusal kit.
Mm-hmm.
I find it funny that the second I actively tried to stay with someone I was staying with, another auto rifleman, I was actively trying to stay with him, but I managed to lose him, and then I suddenly got shot in the face by a PKP.
Well, I saw you pushing up way too far to where the last group of IDAP guys were, so I, you know, do what I do.
Liru, question.
Mm-hmm.
Was that mortar on my head the AI or you?
So what I did was every 10 seconds after, since I had a bunch of guys acting as spotters in that area for the mortar and that sniper team on the south, I basically just kept calling down the artillery closer and closer to that hill. By the time it inflicted casualties, that was the 3rd time it had touched down.
Why did you break the mortar?
It was only the first time for us, because when we heard the impact, that was the first barrage.
I broke the mortar. Well, I was watching it, making sure. By the time it actually inflicted casualties, again, it was the 3rd time it had touched down. You can review the stream. I broke the mortar because I was trying to fall back with it. I had a 2nd guy up, but he died, so I just cheesed it, took what I could, and ran away. Also, to deny you the use of the mortar. Any other questions?
Did you see us kill the goat?
Probably not. There were random mountain goats in the hills that you were coming down through, so, you know, good job killing the goat, I guess.
Did you catch the emerald? Oh, sorry.
One last thing I want to say, the reason there was a US-looking guy near the vehicles is one auto rifleman managed to make it past everybody and get on the hill where Bravo started its assault on that southern compound, and he found a dead body. So from there, I got the 60 frequency radio net, so I was listening into you guys. That's how I knew Dead Gull was pushing up, and yeah, from there, you know, just had a bit of fun with hostages.
But I wasn't talking.
Shh. It's just roleplay.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Just
you got
roleplay.
any information out of our chatter?
It's okay.
I'm pretty sure it was my body you found because I knew I disconnected, so his body probably despawned.
Did you catch on the stream the MRAP doing a triple backflip?
No, I did not, but that sounds amazing. Tier 3s and 5. There's only 4 of you. If you want to attempt a hostage rescue with this many people or get the other Tier 3s and 5s, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to make it a Tier 2 up. Okay?
Wait, Leroy, I just realized
I mean,
something.
I literally just got here. I woke up.
And you're already deep-throating the
I
mic.
just realized that we didn't have any ARs go down to have a body spawn. They would have had
No.
a 70 net on them.
Yeah, it would have had it would have been 70.
Let's not delve too far into the metagame here. Just understand that I am just trying to make it sense of it.
I
So,
think due to
all right, break. Jesus.